Hey babe, your shoot is right around the corner and I'm sure you are so excited and nervous and there's just all these crazy feelings. It's going to be amazing. So this video, we're gonna go over your prep that I send out about a month before your session, and it's broken up into what you should be doing 5 days before your session, the day before, and the day of. So let's get into this. The prep stuff is different for every person. Not everyone does the same stuff. You do not need to go get a wax if you've never gotten a wax before. It is totally fine. Most of my women do have razor bumps and razor burn and irritation in that area, so do not be concerned about that. If you have a wonderful bruise somewhere that you have no idea where it came from, I can edit that out. Scars I can edit out. Little things, just don't stress. It's all gonna be good. And like I said, this first chunk is personal preference, but I would think common ground for most women would be a hair appointment. So just make sure your hair appointment is lined up with your shoot time-wise. Same with a manicure and a pedicure. I would think that's kind of baseline for most women. If you're getting down to the wire, like for my last shoot, I ran out of time. I did not get my toes done. I just kept the old color on and just said, it's whatever, I don't need my toes. So your nails are definitely more important than your toes if you need to decide. Make sure that your nails match with whatever outfits that you're doing. I typically go with a neutral pink, but I've seen everything under the sun. So just make sure that it matches with what you're bringing. If you get a wax done, also do so in this time frame. Don't do that like the day before your shoot. Let the skin and irritation kind of settle if that's something that you do. Make sure if you're someone that has to get your brows done, mine are tattooed on. I've never had to wax them or anything, but if you get your eyebrows waxed, make sure you also do this 5 days before your session. Stay out of the sun so you are not blotchy, you are not red, and you do not get a sunburn. We have crazy seasons here in Colorado. So yeah, if you are booked right out of winter, yeah, that first day of yard work, you are just gonna fry. And then in the summertime, this segues into tan lines and spray tans. So tan lines are personal preference, but I just want you to know that I cannot edit them out. For example, and this is mostly for my Caucasian ladies, if you have been in a bathing suit all summer, you've gone to Mexico, like if your ass is so white and the rest of you is tan, I cannot fix that. So that is what I mean by I can't Photoshop. If you maybe have a skinny little strap line or something, that is something that I can edit out for you. But as far as like two drastic skin colors on your butt, I can't do that. So just be mindful in the summertime. Get a bathing suit that maybe mimics some of the outfits that you've chosen. You can obviously hide tan lines. If you're doing a two-piece, most tops, bras are going to be similar to what you wore with your bathing suit. Same with, get a nice cheeky pair, get a thong, try and balance those tan lines. Or I have great women that I know here in Denver. I have wonderful professionals that I recommend to you ladies. So there's two gals that I love down in Denver. In the Facebook group, there is a thread with some other spray tan artists. So just look up spray tan inside of the Boudoir group I have on Facebook, and you can find some other recommendations. I personally like doing it before any major event, to be honest. I did it before I got married. I do it before photo shoots. Anything like that. It just gives you this beautiful, amazing glow. Again, I know professionals and it's 2022, so this is not going to be an episode of Friends with Ross. I promise you, if you do the things that I recommend, everything will turn out perfect. So with your spray tan, I like to do that about 2 days before my session. So if you're able to sneak that in, 2 days seems to be perfect because you get to marinate, shower it off, and then you just have this perfect glow. So also throughout the week, make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Be mindful of what you're eating. And if you know certain things get you bloated, like alcohol or salt, lots of sugar, just be mindful. And then same with, I need to add this in here, being kind to yourself. I do send that out the day before your session, but this needs to be on here. Say nice things. Say nice things to yourself. Get rid of that negative self-talk. Try on your outfits, make sure everything is perfect. And if you need to add any final touches with heels, jewelry, accessories, throw it in a bag. No stress, bring whatever you think. There are no bad ideas. And cut your tags off your lingerie and your underwear. If you forget, no big deal. I have scissors here. The day before, I also have a steamer here too. So if you bring a robe or something that has wrinkles in it, I have a steamer here, so don't worry. The day before, shave and moisturize, hydrate, double check and pack your bags, and get some sleep and relax. Get some sleep, relax, it's going to be great. The day of, this is very, very important. We need, my makeup artist and I, we need first day clean, dry hair. It is no longer a trend to do like the second day hair or whatever. Even my girl that did my bridal updo, first day clean, dry hair. Personally for me, and I would think for any, again, this is different because there's so many different hairstyles, hair types. I have to blow dry mine to get volume. Look how flat this is. Like I'll blow dry mine upside down. I might even use a round brush. I have very fine hair. So I love first day hair. That's the only way it looks good on me. But make sure that there's no oil in there because it's easier for my girls to build product with their spray and their texture and the dry shampoo and all that stuff. Like you can't build texture if it's already oily. It has to be clean. Has to be clean. And do the things that you know work for you. So if you have naturally curly hair and you normally put like some type of frizz control in it, that would be the only product that's okay to have in your hair when you arrive. Otherwise, nothing else. I do my whole Dyson. I have a Dyson Airwrap. I literally do my hair before arriving, and then I'll still have them curl it. And actually, while we're on this note of hair, because I do know that hair can be a tricky subject, and some people prefer to do their own hair. My mom actually has very short hair, so whenever we get our headshots done, Mom just does her own. And everything that I just mentioned, I know how I like my hair and how to get it full, and that is why I get the body and the fullness before I arrive, because they're just gonna curl it. And if you are someone that like, you just know how you like your hair, if you wanna do it yourself, that's totally fine, just let me know. So I can let my girls know, and then they don't have to bring all of their curling irons. That is the one area that I'm like, if you really wanna do it yourself, that's fine, but you can absolutely not do your own makeup. So just let me know on that. Okay, so still on day of, so make sure you shower, use a clear deodorant, or just don't put anything on. We can do it once you're here. Arrive with clean, dry hair, and then wear loose fitting clothes, so there's no red marks on your skin. Do not have a bra on. Do not come over in jeans. Do not have underwear on. You are welcome to change once you get here. So if you need to leave the house, if you're keeping this a surprise, totally fine if you need to leave the house in normal things. But once you get here, let's get you cozy. So come in your jammies or change, bring a robe, bring sweatpants, big baggy t-shirt, but even leggings will leave like that little line down your leg. So loose fitting clothes. And you should also be doing that for your spray tan if you're getting a spray tan. Eat something light before you leave, whatever you want. You get your hair and makeup done for an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then we shoot, and then we go through pictures. You need to eat. You can also bring a lunch or snack with you, and I'll keep it in the fridge until we're done shooting and for when we're going through your pictures. You are allowed to bring one friend to your session if there's someone that you want to bring along with you. And then, yeah, my last note for the day of is take a deep breath, relax, and get ready to feel beautiful. Let me talk about makeup too real quick. I have never cared or thought about makeup. I love makeup. I love getting my makeup done, and I fully trust the professionals. So I've never had like a look that I was going for. If there's something that you're interested in, go follow. You are 99% likely that you're gonna have Haley do your makeup the day of your shoot. So you should go to her page and look at her stuff. She is incredible. I know a lot of people probably have a spray tan horror story or a makeup horror story, but Haley is a licensed and trained and all the wonderful things. She is a esthetician, and then she has been a makeup artist. I think she's had her business 10 years. Like, she's right behind me. We are veterans. We used to be in the wedding industry. Haley still does weddings from time to time. But we have done this a lot. We are professionals. You can trust Haley. She's gorgeous. Like, I feel like you can just trust someone that's pretty and that knows how to do their own makeup, because she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. And she has done my makeup for all my major events in life, my wedding. You can trust her. She is gonna ask you a bunch of questions once you sit in her seat, about things that just a whole bunch of questions. So again, if you don't have anything in mind, it's okay. And do not think that Haley is gonna make you look bad, because she's gonna run through some questions and make you look absolutely beautiful. And if you have a preference, great. If not, also great. She knows what colors go good with certain eye colors. She takes into consideration your outfits. Everything will be great. So, and then my studio address is at the bottom of this little email for your prep. And again, if you ever have any questions, shoot me an email or shoot me a text. This is going to be so much fun, and I hope this brings your stress down just a little bit.